Onisha Iyanu, you're the God of awesome wonders. I've tasted of your power. Onisha Iyanu, you have shown me so much mercy, much more than I deserve. My eyes have seen, my ears have heard the wonders of.
Give him praise, give him glory, give him honor. Say, Father, I thank you for bringing me to your presence again. In your presence, I have come to receive the fullness of joy. I have come to receive the fullness of happiness. Lord, I thank you. Lift up your hands and tell him tonight what you desire. Lord, I desire you. I desire your blessing. I desire your miracle. Just visit me tonight, Lord. Visit me tonight, Lord. Visit me, O Lord. Visit me, King of Kings. Visit me, Lord of Lords. Father, I worship you. Father, I honor you. Because you are mighty King. You are the everlasting Father. You are the Lord of Lords. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy is the Lord. Sing it, holy, 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 Visit me, O Lord. Visit me, O Lord. Visit me, O Lord. Visit me, King of glory. Ancients of days, visit me. Just visit me, Lord. Visit me, Lord. I need your visitation. Open your mouth. Tell God how you desire his visitation tonight. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Let's have a seat and open with me to the book of Mark. Mark chapter 9. Mark chapter 9 from verse 17. Mark 9:17. A man in the crowd answered, "Teacher, I brought you my son who is possessed by a spirit that had robbed him of his speech. Whenever it sees him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at its mouth, grinds his teeth, and comes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive out the spirit, but they could not." Unbelieving generation, Jesus replied, "How long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you bringing the boy to me?" So they brought him. When the spirit saw Jesus, it immediately threw the boy into a confusion. He fell to the ground and rolled around, foaming at the mouth. Jesus asked the boy's father, "How long has it been like this?" "From childhood," he answered. "It has often thrown him into fire or water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us." "If you can," said Jesus, "everything is possible for him who believes." Immediately, the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief." When Jesus saw that a crowd was running to the scene, he rebuked the evil spirit. "You deaf and mute spirit," he said, "I command you, come out of him and never enter him again." The spirit shrieked, confused him violently, and came out. The boy looked so much like a corpse that many said he is dead. But Jesus looked at him by the hand and lifted him to his feet, and he stood up. After Jesus had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" He replied, "This kind can only come out by prayer and fasting." Tonight we are looking at the power of fasting, part 2. The power of fasting, part 2. I also want you to go to the book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 16. The Bible says, "Go, gather all the Jews that are present in Susa, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maid will fast likewise, and so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law, and if I perish, I perish." The power of fasting, part 2. Yesterday, we are able to establish that fasting is the key for you to grow in your Christian faith, in your Christian life. You cannot grow unless you learn and you grow your fasting. There are many things you will not be able to do in life if you don't know how to wait upon the Lord. From the passage we have read tonight, Mark chapter 9, verse 17. The Bible says, "A man in the crowd answered, Teacher, I brought you my son who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of his speech." There is power that want to rob you of your joy, that want to rob you of your glory, that want to rob you of your testimony. There are power that want to stop you at the edge of your breakthrough. There are power that will never allow you to succeed in the journey of life. Sometimes I wonder, when things happen to us, we believe that it is from God. It's not everything that happened to us that is from God. It's not everything that happened to you that is from God. Many a time we applaud the devil. We thank the devil for dealing with us, for making us to go through pain and trouble. The Bible says, if you begin to read from that chapter 9 from verse 1, a man has a son, and the Bible says this son has been under the influence of the devil. The devil has robbed this boy the joy of living. Right from the day he was given birth, this boy has never enjoyed the joy of the living. His experience was so bad. His experience was so sad. In that verse 17, the Bible said, the man said to master, this spirit many a times has formed his life, has depressed him of joy. Look at that verse 17. How the spirit has dealt with this young man. How the spirit has dealt with this young man. A man in the crowd answered, teacher, I brought you my son who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of speech. It has robbed him of what? Of speech. It has robbed him. One thing that devil want to do is that devil want to rob you of your joy. He want to rob you of your peace. Devil knew that many of us are ignorant of what we are in the Lord. Many of us are ignorant of what we carry in the Lord. Many of us are ignorant. We have forgotten that Jesus has transferred the authority to you. When Jesus was going, he gave you the authority that you need to succeed. And let me tell you one thing about the devil. The devil must do his work. He must do his work. And you as a child of God, you must also do your work. Your work is to cast the devil. Your work is to torment the devil. The work of the devil is to rob you of your joy, is to rob you of your peace, is to rob you of your miracle, is to rob you of your testimony, is to rob you of your breakthrough, is to rob you of the answer to your prayer. Your own job is to cast him out, is to torment him. Anytime you don't torment the devil torments you. Because that is the work of the devil. The Bible says he has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And you must allow him to do his work. And he must also stop you from doing your own work. Everyone has a work to do. So I am always surprised when things happen to us. We said, this is the Lord's doing. You are sick, it is the Lord's doing. You have headache, it is the Lord's doing. You have stomach ache, it is the Lord's doing. Your money get lost, it is the Lord's doing. You are unable to conceive and give birth, it is the Lord's doing. The money you have, you don't know how the money is going, it is the Lord's doing. You have a problem in any part of your body, it is the Lord's doing. How can that be the Lord's doing? That is the problem I have in the Christendom. When things happen to us, we say it is the Lord's doing. And many a time the devil allows us to go to the chemist. We go to the hospital. When something happens to us, the next thing that comes to our mind is to go and take drugs. You have never used your authority. Many of us, we have never used our authority. In the book of Mark, chapter 16, let's go there and see what the Bible says. For you to know that you need to use your authority because God has given you the authority. God has given you the power. Are you there? Mark chapter 16. I'm going to commence my reading from verse 17. And these signs will accompany those who believe. These signs will accompany those who do what? Please respond. Who do what? Who is the Lord speaking to? Who is the Lord speaking to? Let me ask you a question. Are you a believer?
Yes.
Are you a believer?
Yes, sir.
Are you a believer?
Yes, sir.
Are you a child of God?
Yes, sir.
Are you a child of God?
Yes, sir.
Who is the Lord talking to?
Talking to us.
These signs. Now, where is the sign? Why are you in trouble? Why are you poor? Why are you afflicted? Why are things not working out for you? Why are you a beggar? Unbelievers are making it. Believers are the ones that have little kiosks. Unbelievers have big hotels. Believers, they are the ones selling petty business. The Bible says, and these signs we are accompanying those who believe. And what are those signs that we accompany those who believe? I want you to know that it is very important you know your authority in the Lord. What are the signs? In my name they will do what? They will do what? So you are a demon caster.
Amen.
I'm not joking. You are a demon caster. You are a demon caster. When anything happens to you, you shouldn't take it that this is from God. It can't be from God. It can never be from God. Your business is not moving on well. Why can't you say, business? Hear the word of the Lord. I prophesy. Speak well. I prophesy. Do well. You have the authority. You are sick in your body. Then you look at your body and say, body, hear the word of the Lord. This is the temple of God. Your bank account is rent. And you say, bank account, hear the word of the Lord, let there be money. See, everything you need is in your mouth. Everything you need to succeed is in your mouth. Where you are now, it is as a result of your mouth. You have never used your authority for anything. God has given you the authority. God has given you the power. God has given you the ability. Whatever you bind on earth, it shall be bound in heaven. Whatever you lose on earth, it shall be loosed in heaven. Somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Why are you not using the authority? Everything that God has given you, you have not used it. That is why the devil is molesting you. The devil is disgracing you. It is high time you tell the devil, enough is enough. Let's look at it again. In my name, they will cast out demons. They will speak with what? New tongues. They will speak with new tongues. Many of us, we cannot speak in another tongues. You have been in the church for years, but you can only pray. Father, thank you that our prayer, you don't need to pray with your understanding. You pray it with the understanding of the heaven. Sometimes I spend 4 hours to pray. You think I'm just saying, Father, thank you for blessing me. Many a time I can use 3 hours to speak in tongue. And when I'm speaking in tongue, I am empowered more. I carry more grace. I carry more anointing. I feel the presence of God. Sometimes I stay in the middle of the night 3 hours speaking in tongue. The Bible says these signs will follow. You will be a devil caster. When the devil see you, when the devil afflicts you, when the devil brings trouble, when things are not going nowhere, you look at your life, you look at your home, you look at your destiny, you saw that things are not going nowhere, you don't look at it, you speak. Last year, last year or last 2 years, some people came to our house. They came to buy pure water. And after they have bought the pure water, then the phone of my wife got lost. We looked for the phone, we couldn't see it. We looked for the phone, we couldn't see it. We looked for the phone, we couldn't see it. And I asked my wife, I said, who came to buy pure water? She said, this is the person. I said, okay, don't worry, don't worry. You will see that phone. And I went to them and I said, if before evening you don't bring that phone, I'm going to afflict you with disease that you can never recover from it. And I left. And he started shouting, I didn't bother, I didn't say more than that. I left. In the night that same day, they called. In fact, they called one of our members. We saw this number, we know you know who owned this phone. We saw it on the floor. And that member called me. I said, okay, just let them call me. They called me, where are you? I went to them, they saw it on the ground. I said, whether you saw it on the ground or on the sea, my own is to recover back my phone. Give me my phone. These signs will accompany. I went to pray on the mountain in Osun State. And as I was praying, a lady approached me and started crying. I said, what is the problem? She said, our mother woke up that early morning and she went mad. And before they knew it, she has gone. They looked for her everywhere, they couldn't find her. So she came to the mountain. They called it Baba-Abi mountain in Ede. I just went to pray. Some people followed me. I went with them, we were praying. She was crying, she saw me praying with them, she was still crying. After I finished praying, she approached me. She was crying. I said, what's the problem? It was my mother. She left the house. We don't know what happened to her. She just got mad. She started misbehaving, started talking anyhow, and she left the house. And I said, look at me. She said, stop crying. Go back home. Before you get home, your mother will arrive. I didn't pray. Please, if you are charging your phone, off it. Who is charging that phone? Off it. Or you off it for her. If you are charging your phone anywhere, please make sure you off it. And I gave her my phone number. If you are charging your phone, please off it. If any phone ring again, we'll take that phone. So anywhere you are charging your phone, off it. So I gave her my phone number. I said, just go home. Before you get home, you will meet your mother. She thought I was joking. I was still driving when she called and said, sir, I met my mother in the house. We were having a program like this in Mina, where a woman came after the revival program. I was not the one that was leading the revival. we invite someone to come and have the program with us. And normally after the man finishes his own program, I will lead some prayer. So after we finish the prayer, everybody has left. Then one of my members came to me and said, Daddy, there is a woman here. The woman is crying. I said, crying? Is she our member? He said, no, I don't even know her. But I know she came for this revival. I said, call her. And he called the woman. Woman, what's the problem? She couldn't talk. I said, what's the problem? She couldn't talk. I said, okay, if you want me to attend to you, stop crying. And she stopped crying. And I said, what's the problem? He said, my husband is a dealer. My husband sells car. But we don't know what happened. The man has left home. For almost 2 or 3 months now, we have not seen him. We have not seen him. Do you want to see your husband? He said, yes. I said, okay, go home. By Friday this week, your husband is coming back home. And she said, amen. And she left. That Friday morning, the man came.
Amen.
And the woman said, I won't allow you to sit down. Because a man of God said you will come Friday. And you came. And the woman didn't allow the man to sit down. And brought the man to my house. And when I saw the man, I said, wow. Okay? You have become a concussion. And he boasted into laughter. He said, sir, it's like you are seeing. I said, no. And it's like the way I'm seeing you, you have been taking concussion. He says, sir, do you know for a month now, I have not seen the sun. I went to look for money. And there is a concussion they were giving me where they kept me. They said I must not see the sun, but I must be sitting down on the skin. You know this sheep skin? That is the skin he was sitting down upon. And they were giving him concussion for almost a month. They wouldn't want him to go out. He said that morning he didn't know what happened. They just released him to go. I said, okay, you are welcome. But it is not over. We still need to pray. Then he took me to a bush where they gave him a calabash. And this calabash, he put a lot of things inside. And they asked him to dig the ground. He dug the ground and covered it. And they told him that when the thing started decaying, decomposing, that his money will be increasing. He said, but that the thing has been there, his money is not increasing. I said, go and bring it out. In the night like this, we went inside the bush. And when I got there, I was standing, I sat by one side, I said, go and bring it. Just open it and bring it. Nothing will happen to you. So the man opened it. I said, follow me. When we got to the church, I set it on fire. After 1 month, the blessing started. Then the man said he's going to buy me a car. I said, you don't need to buy me a car. Here, just add a little money for me and buy a car. The first car we are using is the man that bought it. Do you know your authority in the Lord? Christianity is not a matter of talking and praying and laughing and dancing. Christianity is power. First Corinthians, somebody read for me quickly. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 20. If you are reading, please, you have to be fast tonight. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 20.
For the kingdom of God is not a matter of talk.
I want you to listen to that word. The kingdom of God is not a matter of talk,
but of power.
it's of power. The kingdom of God is not for you to come to church and raise up your hand and be excited, and when you go back, the devil begin to torment you. It's not for you to come to church, just 1 minute joy, 1 hour joy, and when you leave the church, the devil come back and molest you. The Bible said the kingdom of 1 verse 16. Paul says, I am not ashamed of the gospel. It is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes. It's the power. It's the power. So tonight, I want you to plug into that power that will make you untouchable, that will make you unmolestable, that will make you unstoppable, that will make the devil to know that indeed you are a carrier of God's power. You are a carrier of God's glory. The sickness can no longer torment you. Affliction can no longer afflict you. Trouble can no longer look for you. Do you know that the devil knows the name of some people? There are many of us as we are seated here, the devil doesn't know our name. Some people went to cast out the devil. You remember them? The sons of Cephas. When they got there, the devil said, I know Paul. I know Jesus. Who are you? So Christianity is not just for you to sit down. It's for you to exercise your authority. It's for you to be on top. It's for you to enjoy the life that God has given unto you. From the passage you have been reading, that Mark chapter 9, verse 17. I want us to go back to it because we are going to pray tonight. Mark chapter 9, verse 17.
A man in the crowd answered.
A man in the crowd answered. Teacher,
I brought you my son.
I brought you my son.
Who is possessed by a spirit.
Who is possessed by a spirit.
That has not been of speech.
Now, the Bible says this man was possessed. Now, devil is a spirit. Anytime devil want to deal with a man, what he does is that he enters into you and makes you a house. Every human being is like a house. Every human being. Wherever you are on the earth, as long as you're a human being, you're a house. And as a house, the devil can stay there comfortably. The demon can stay there comfortably. Sickness can stay there comfortably. Pain can stay there comfortably. That's what the Bible says. When the demon come out of a man, he will be looking for where to go. And when he sat and discovered that he couldn't get anywhere, he will come back to where he left. And the Bible says when he come back and discovered that it is clear, what will he do? He will go and call more wicked spirits and deal with them. So many people die prematurely today. It is not from God. Many people refuse to move forward. It's not from God. Many people, their life has scattered. It's not from God. The Bible says this man was possessed. There are many thousands in the church. They are possessed and they don't know. Somebody asked me one day. He said, is it possible for someone to be possessed and yet he didn't know? I said, yes. It is possible for you to be bewitched and yet you don't know. In the middle of the night, you will go to their meeting. You will see yourself in the meeting and you see yourself walking with them, playing with them, doing everything with them, and you will come back and sleep. You will come back and sleep. In the morning, you walk like a human being. In the night again, you discover that you go to the meeting. It is possible. Very possible. There are many that are possessed and yet they don't know. That's why when we enter into deliverance, they call me one day to come and deliver a girl. That girl
she was a witch and she didn't know. And they told me to come and pray for her. So they left me and her in the room. There was another woman with her. 3 of us. When we started praying, and the prayer get to a point, the lady just came. Wah! And fell to the ground. Bah! And for almost 30 minutes, she was there as if she was dead. The woman, because she didn't know that was a deliverance hour, she was surprised. But I was looking at her. She was glancing her teeth because the spirit has to leave. She was glancing her teeth for almost 30 minutes. All of a sudden, she came back to normal. I went to Port Harcourt for a revival. A young lady was there. When we started praying, she didn't know that she was even a queen. She didn't know. When we started prayer, as soon as I laid my hands on her, she jumped up and fell to the ground. When she fell to the ground, almost 7 people hold her. They couldn't hold her. And as I was praying for her, she was jumping. She was jumping. There was a man of God that was sitting down. When I lay my hands on her, because my hand became fire, when I lay my hands on her, she will scream and shout. When I lay my hands on her, she will scream and shout. When I lay my hands on her, she will scream and shout. Then I have to dispossess the spirit. I have to cast out the spirit. When I cast out the spirit, and she came back to her senses, she was just looking at everybody because she didn't know what happened to her. She didn't know. After we finished, the man of God said, when you are praying, the whole of the ground was shaking. Where I was sitting down, as if you are going to be swallowed up. I didn't know that the ground was but Esau. So in the church, a lot of things are happening and many of us don't even know. Many of us don't even know. You go to the meeting in the night, you eat in the night, you couldn't sleep in the night, you have a lot of dreams in the night. In the daytime, a lot of things happen to you, you can't even explain. You can't even explain. The Bible said this man was possessed by the devil. Verse 18. Verse 18.
Whenever it sees him,
He
throws him to the ground. He foams at his mouth, gnashing his teeth and become rigid.
I asked your disciple to drive out the demon.
But they could not.
Did you hear? It's okay, mommy. You continue from there. I asked your disciple to cast out the demon, but they couldn't. Now, let me tell you one truth today. If you don't take your authority, you may lose your life at the age of your breakthrough. If you don't make use of your authority, the devil will disgrace you and molest you. The devil will cause you pain. The Bible says many times he has thrown this child into the fire. Many times he wanted to kill this child. And I brought him to your disciples, but they couldn't cast out the demons. Continue.
You unbelieving generation.
Now Jesus now said, you unbelieving generation. You unbelieving. The reason why many of us couldn't cast out demons and devils, things that are tormenting us, is because we don't believe. There is no impossibility with a man or a woman that believes. Mark chapter 10 verse 27. The Bible says nothing shall be impossible to him that believes. Nothing. Jesus replied,
How long shall I stay with you?
how long shall I stay with you?
How long shall I put up with you?
Yes.
Bring the boy to me.
Bring the boy to me.
So they brought him.
They brought the boy to Jesus. Continue.
When the spirit saw Jesus, it immediately threw the boy
It immediately threw the boy
into a convulsion.
into a convulsion.
He fell to the ground
It fell to the ground
and rolled around,
foaming
foaming at the mouth.
at the mouth.
Jesus asked the boy's father,
Now it's okay. You'll continue. Today I wonder, when I watch television, I see how people fall down. When you fall down, it is not anointing. During the time of Jesus, people that fell down is because they have unclean spirit in their body. Go and read your Bible. All the people that fell, they didn't fall under anointing. They fell because there is an unclean spirit that need to go out from them. But today, it has become a thing that pastors brag about. When they touch you, you fall down. You touch, you are under anointing. In this church, people know I don't touch people except I am sent. When we are praying, people fall down by themselves. Am I lying? People fall. I don't touch. Anywhere I've gone to minister, I don't touch people. I don't. Except I am instructed, just like yesterday, that I was instructed by God to pray for those who are sick. I don't. That is not a ministry. To fall down is not a ministry. Because somebody touch you, you fall down. It's not a ministry. The Bible said, when he saw Jesus, as soon as he saw Jesus, he didn't touch this ball. The Bible said, when the Spirit saw him, he fell. The Spirit bowed. He bowed. And every child of God, when the demons see you, they must bow. You are carrying the mobile power of God. You are a mobile power. You are a carrier power of God. As you are moving with a trainer power of God. When this happens to you, you don't need to be afraid. I don't know what to do. You speak. Speak to the trouble. Tell the devil, I am not your candidate. My wife knows many a time my children will sick. We say, let's go to the chemist and buy. I say, you go. I don't go chemist and buy. You go. I will pray for my children. But you go and buy. I don't. She's here. Many a time my children, I don't go. I will lay my hands on them and pray. Sometimes they themselves, I will say, lay your hand on yourself and decree. Otherwise, the devil will rob you of your joy, of your happiness, of your peace, of your comforts. And it will make you to spend money unnecessarily. Bible says, as soon as the boy saw Jesus, he fell. Then Jesus asked, continue.
Jesus asked the boy's father,
Just sit down. Yes, he asked the boy's father,
how long has it been like this?
how long has it been like this?
From childhood.
Did you hear? From the time that he was a child. The devil has robbed this boy right from the time that he was a child. His destiny has been changed. Many people, their destiny has been changed. Their destiny has been changed. Let me tell you the truth. Your destiny can be changed. Your destiny can be exchanged. And your destiny can be taken away. Your destiny can be changed. The man of God said one day they brought a young lady to him. This young lady has been sick and sick. And when they got to the man of God said, do you have any elderly person in your house? They said, yes, it's our grandpa. He said, go to the grandpa and tell the grandpa that I said he should release the destiny of this girl. The man said, he said, Grandpa. I said, go and tell that grandpa that I say he should release this girl. If he doesn't release this girl, anything that happened to him, the man was afraid. The man went and said, Grandpa, my pastor said you should release. He said, who is your pastor? Who is your pastor? You people, you'll be shouting in the church. Who is your pastor? Then he mentioned the name of the person. He said, that fireman. Okay. And the man went under the carpet, through story, and brought the thing and gave it to this man. Your destiny can be exchanged. The destiny of your children can be exchanged. I'm telling you the truth. Some people are suffering today. You saw many mad men, many mad people around. Their destiny has been exchanged. You saw many people today. Your star is shining, but they make sure that your star is covered. That's why many people struggle today, and yet nothing is happening. As a deliverance minister, I have seen many things in my life. They told me about a young lady who has a very good job. Very good job. She has the money. She was a very pretty lady. There was no husband. So somebody told her, there is a man of God there. If that man pray for you, things will change. And the man, they gave her my number. She called my number. We arranged, come and meet me in the church so time. And this young lady came. As the young lady entered the church from the door, I had a bad odor. I didn't know where this odor came from. I couldn't cover my mouth. When she entered from the door, the whole place smelling. I am telling you truth to God. The whole place smelling. I look and look and look. Where is it coming from? Then I discovered that she was the one smelling. I couldn't cover my nose. When she came close to me, I discovered that they have changed her age to the age of a good woman. Anyone that want to come to her, they will, when they see her from afar, they see a beautiful lady. When they come to her, they see the head of the old woman. And the Lord said I should ask her one question. And that was the question I asked her. I said, has anybody been coming to you? He said, yes. I said, when they come, how many days will they spend? Just 2 days. Somebody will promise me as soon as they come to me 2 days, they will run away. You know why they are running away? Because the head of the old woman is there. And I asked her, I said, sister, her name was Juliana, I cannot forget. And I said, sister, has anybody ever told you that you are smelling? She said, yes. She has gone to almost 3 pastors before she came to me, number 4. Has anybody ever told you that your hair? He said, yes. I am the 3rd person that will tell her. Say, what did you do about it? He said, I don't just know. I couldn't go back. I said, okay, go and prepare. Me and you, we are going to have 3 days fasting and prayer. We're coming to the church. I'm going to deliver you. Except I will see her today. She ran. She ran. And the Lord told me, I had God said, you see, they will never allow her to be delivered. So that's why you see some people, they are in the high places, but they are not married. Their hair has changed. Many things we see in the deliverance. That is amazing. Tonight, I want you to know that God has given you the power. And if you don't exercise that power, there is nothing God can do. You have been given the power to cast out the demons, to cast out the devils. The Bible says Jesus looked at them and said, oh, for how long am I going to stay with you? They brought a case to me one day. This young lady was sleeping, and they discovered that some people beat her in the dream. They beat her in the dream. They were beating her in the dream. And you know what? When she woke up, she saw the mark of the beating. She saw the people beating her. And when she woke up, she saw the mark. The mother came to me and told me, said, this is the issue. I said, that is the power of the witches and wizards. We are in the wicked world. We are in the world where a lot of things happen. Why? Because we don't know that we have the authority. Every child of God has the authority to stop. To stop. You can stop anything in your life. I am not saying it because I want you to hear. I am saying it because it is true. I am saying it because it is true. When I was in Kano, my elder brother is a lawyer. My own blood brother is a lawyer. I was praying that night and I slept off. And I saw in my dream, he died. In that dream I said, why will he die? They say he's dead. I said, no, he can't die. They say he's dead. I said, no, he can't die. He must come back to life. They say, what am I going to do? I said, just watch. In that dream, I said, just drop him. And they dropped and I prayed and he came back. Do you know that this man has a case? And the case he has, he won the case. And the man he won the case for, they went after him and they killed the man instead of killing him. They went after the man. Here is the lawyer that defended and win the case. They didn't go after him because I prayed. I prayed against. That's why in the book of Matthew chapter 10. Verse 1, please read for me. Read for me. Matthew chapter 10, verse 1 and 2. You can hear what Jesus says. Matthew chapter 10, verse 1 and 2. God has given you power against. Not for. Against. Not for. Against. Yes, if you are there, you read.
Jesus called his 12 disciples.
Jesus called his 12 disciples. Matthew chapter 10, verse 1 and 2.
To him and gave them authority.
Did you hear? What did he give them?
Authority.
What did he give them? He gave them power
to drive out impure spirit and to heal every disease and illness.
Every disease. Sit down.
These are the names.
It's okay. I say sit down. He gave. He has given you authority. Not for against. Not for against. He gave you authority. Luke chapter 10 verse 19. The Bible says you will walk upon scorpions and snakes. You are going to eat poisons. Jesus knew that there are snakes, there are scorpions. There are spirits of snakes, there are spirits of scorpions. Luke chapter 10 verse 19, read for me.
I have given you authority.
I have given you authority to trample upon snakes and scorpions.
And to overcome all the power.
Did you hear? To overcome how many?
All the power.
Talk to me now. How many? How many? All the power of what?
Of the enemy.
Of the enemies.
Nothing will harm you.
Nothing will harm you. So today, one thing that gives me concern in the church is for people to have the willpower to say no to them. If somebody died in your family, you say, well, it is the Lord's doing. If anything happened to somebody in your family, you say, well, it is the Lord's doing. It can't be the Lord's doing all the time. He gave them power. He gave them authority to cast out, to drive out. So every believer, you are a demon caster. You are to torment the devil. You are to stop the work of the devil. Let me tell you the truth, devil is powerful. Anyone that tells you that there is no devil, that man is dead, they have not buried him. He's just walking, he's a dead man. And there are many dead people around today. I'm telling you the truth. Many dead people. A man was telling us a story where they put him in the hospital. They are going to carry out Caesarea for him. And where they put him, they were like 5. The first person died. After some day, another person died. He meant 3. After some day, another person died. He meant 2, including himself. Almost 4 people died. He said, I'm going back home. They said, Oga? He said, no, I'm not going to die here. I'm going back home. The devil can put you in prison. You can come out from the prison. I'm telling you. The man didn't die. True story. He didn't die. All other 4 people died. He said, me, I'm going back home. They said, Oga, he said, no. I will not die here. I'm going back. Somebody happened in your family, happened to somebody in your family, your brother, your sister. Instead of me to say for me, you can't come here. The Bible says when the demon saw Jesus, he bowed. What did he do? He bowed. Continue from there.
Don't throw him into the fire.
Okay.
Or water to kill.
Okay.
But if you can do anything,
take
pity on us.
Take pity on us.
And help us.
If
you can. Jesus said. Everything is possible.
Everything is possible. How many things is possible?
Everything.
How many things is possible?
Everything.
How many things is possible?
Everything.
Okay.
It's possible.
For
the one who believes.
For the one who believes.
Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief.
Continue.
When Jesus saw that a crowd was running to the scene, he rebuked the impure spirits.
He rebuked the evil spirits. Continue.
You deaf and mute spirits.
You deaf and mute spirits.
He said, I command you. Come out of him.
And
never enter him again.
What did he do?
The spirit struck.
No, what did he do? What did Jesus do? He commanded. What did he do?
He commanded.
What did he do?
He commanded.
What did he do?
He commanded.
Every child of God is a commando. I'm telling you. Every child of God is a commando. Every child of God. And you must know that if you are going to be in charge, you must be a command. Jesus command, come out. And as Jesus said, come out, you get out. But that is not where we are going to tonight. Where I want us to go to is that Mark chapter 9, verse 28 and 29. And when he was coming into the house, his disciple asked him privately, why couldn't we cast out the demons? And he said unto them, this power can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting. NIV say by prayer. KJV say by prayer and fasting. You cannot succeed in this wicked world if you are not a woman of fasting, a man of fasting. If you are going to regain your blessing, your favor, your miracle, everything that you have lost, you need to be a man, a woman of fasting. No one succeeded on this planet Earth without fasting. I am teaching you the secret of my life. I am what I am today by the special grace of God and by fasting. Over 10 years now, every 29th of December, I go on dry fasting 3 days. In a month, my wife knows I may fast up to 27 days. Fasting and breaking, fasting and breaking, fasting and breaking. I have not seen the month that throughout the month I didn't fast. I have not seen a month that throughout the month I didn't have a vigil for myself. In the month, I will have up to 2 weeks vigil. I do vigil for myself. Otherwise, many of you will have not known me because I always cause trouble in the kingdom of darkness. So I wouldn't know tonight. I'm just exposing you to know your rights and things to do in the Lord. If you refuse to do this, your life is going to be a caricature in the hands of the devil. The devil is going to molest you and disgrace you, just like he disgraced this young man. The father said he had been disgracing him right from the time he was child. Right from the time he was child. He had been disgracing this young child. He had been disgracing. He had been disgracing. He had been disgracing. And it is my prayer for you tonight that every power that has been disgracing you, tonight mark the end.
Amen.
I say tonight mark the end. 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 Every spirit that has possessed you, they are coming out tonight in the name of Jesus. If you have been possessed by any spirit tonight, I don't want to know the name of that spirit. But tonight is a night of total deliverance. Anyone that is here tonight and you have been possessed by any spirit, that spirit is leaving you finally tonight. You are coming out of it finally tonight. You are coming out of it finally tonight. The Lord is about to deliver you finally tonight. Tonight you are coming out of that problem and that trouble. You are coming out of that thing that the enemy has done in your life. Every power that has been tormenting you tonight, you are walking out of it. Can you stand up on your feet and lift up your hands now? Lift up your two hands. Lift up your two hands now. Lift up your two hands now. Lift up your two hands. 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 The power of the Lord is coming. The anointing of the Lord is coming upon your life. serious business now. Tonight is the night of deliverance. Lift up your 2 hands and shout this after me. Say, Father. Shout it louder. Say, Father. For the 3rd time, I want you to shout it more than your neighbor. Say, Father. Every mark of the devil in my body. Hear the word of the Lord. Open your mouth and make that declaration. Every mark of the devil in my body, come out. Out. Come out. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. Lift up your hands. Say, every unclean spirit. Shout it louder. Say, every unclean spirit. Let it be louder. Every unclean spirit in my body. Hear the word of the Lord. The time is over. Come out. Open your mouth and pray. Come out. Come out. Natoka pasanga masuka yaka toko shanga maranga ba nakanda masuka baba yanga do masunda baba shenga baba nange do masanda baba shenga baba. Yes. Nantoko taka patoko shenga malanga baba nange toko taka baba. Yes Lord yama sena matanga maneka toko shangara manda kaba loko shangara ayanga basana kaba leka toko kaba. Every unclean spirit, every spirit of darkness, every spirit of flesh in every part of my body, yana yogara masena kaba shinda naka toko shangara. Yes. Command it out of my body. Out of my body. Yes, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name, we are praying. Lift up his hand, say, the fingers of the wicked in my body. Fingers of the wicked in my body. Let it be louder. Fingers of the wicked in my body. Let it be louder. Fingers of the wicked in my body. My voice is louder than all of you. I want you to pray that prayer as if it is no man's business. Lift up your right hand. Just one hand. Say, fingers of the wicked. Something like a fingers. Something like a fingers. Yes. Finger of the wicked. Over my life. Over my home. Over my destiny. Everything that's stopping my miracle. Every double finger. Every double finger. Open your mouth, play. The fingers of the wicked that want to terminate my shana. Matanga baba sokaba. Lakanda ba yaka toko shindara. Yegoro kotanga baba sandaba. Yaka masogaba lekanda ba. Yaka toko shana. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. Somebody is in our midst this night. You know yourself. If I mention it now, you know. And I want to mention it because the Lord just spoke to me. The Lord said, there is parts of your organs that the enemy wants to destroy. Part of your organ. And the Lord told me that organ is the kidney. The enemy wants you to die before your time. He wants to touch that organ so that in the next 4 or 5 years, it will come, it will germinate, and you begin to spend money, and at the end of the day, the enemy will now take your life. But tonight, I cancel it. I don't know that person, but you have been feeling the symptom of sickness. Sometimes you feel sharp pain in your stomach. You feel sharp pain in your stomach. It is an indication that the enemy has started touching it. And the Lord said I should tell you because you are here tonight, that fingers of the wicked shall catch fire. That fingers of the evil shall catch fire. That demonic spirit shall catch fire. The second person the Lord said I should pray for, so that when we raise the prayer point, you will know. Is that you have been here. Somehow, anytime you want to urinate, you feel sharp pain in your private parts. Anytime you want to urinate, you feel the pain, and when you look at what you urinate, you see blood. The Lord said you are in our midst this night. You go to ease yourself. And when you are eating yourself, you feel the pain in your private parts. And when you look at what you did, you discover that there is a blood there. Tonight, the Lord will set you free. Lift up your right hand. Lift up your right hand. Lift it high, lift it high, lift it high, lift it high. Shout this loud and clear. You demon of sickness. You demon of sickness. That want to afflict my life. I command you tonight. Your work is over in my life. Come out! Open your mouth and pray. Come out! Come out! Come out! Come out! In any part of my body. Come out! Come out! Come out! Yes. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. There is a man among us here. You are a man. You always eat in the dream. You just see yourself eating in the dream. And there is a young lady here. You may be more than one. You always see a giant that will come and sleep with you anytime you are sleeping. There is also a lady here. You discover that you just breastfeed a baby every night. when you are sleeping. I'm telling you what God is just telling you. You see yourself breastfeeding a baby. There is another lady here. You see yourself getting married in your dream. There is a woman here. You always feel pain at the left part of your breast. The hands of the wicked has been touching. Tonight is a night of healing. Amen. I can feel the presence of God. Amen. I can feel the anointing. Amen. I can feel the power. Amen. There is another person here. There is a mark in your body. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, you just see mark in parts of your body. There is another person, anytime you are walking, you just see as if they are calling your name. Sometimes you look back and say, eh? Even sometimes when you are asleep, I see they are calling you. Sometimes you are walking, you will be hearing the sound of the bed and see somebody is calling you. Lift up your right hand. You are going to shout fire 7 times. Please, I want you to shout it more than anybody because I wouldn't know who is that person. That's why you need to pray tonight. Because tonight is a night of deliverance. Raise up your right hand. Shout fire 7 times. After you finish shouting fire, I want you to tell the devil, tonight I set myself free. I set myself free. If the Son set you free, you shall be free indeed. I receive my freedom tonight. So after you finish shouting fire 7 times, leave where you are and move around and take the devil. I cut your hand off my body. I cut your hand off my life. I cut your hand off my destiny. If the Son set me free, I am free. I receive my freedom tonight. I receive my liberty tonight. Did you understand that prayer point? Did you get it now? You are going to shout fire 7 times after the count of 3. And when you finish, please leave your seat. Don't stay in your seat. Pray as if it is normal business. After this prayer, there is one more prayer point. And we are going to pray and go home. Now, lift up your right hand. I'm going to count 1 to 3. Shout fire 7 times and set yourself free. Set yourself free. 1, 2, 3, go. Open your mouth and declare now. I shall not die by sickness. I will reject sickness over my body. Every part of my body shall function well. Begin to speak to your body system. Say, my kidney, my organ, my liver, hear the word of the Lord. You will function well. 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 Yamana to kanda le, manga kantoka, mayanga basanda, legelo, mayanga basanda, maganda kando wa, belo, masanda yaka basuka shindala. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. Finally, stay where you are and raise up your right hand. Say, every power. This is the last prayer point. Say, every power that want to kill me before my time. Every power Lord. Yes, Lord. Matoko Shala. Matoka Basandala. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Now make a declaration. I shall not die in the midst of my year. I shall not die in the midst of my year. I will fulfill my days. I will enjoy my life. I will not spend my life in sickness. I will not spend my life in pain. I shall not spend my life in sorrow. I will live. I will enjoy soundness. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Is that the name we have prayed? In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. How many of us are sure that tonight the Lord has delivered you? I want you to shout more than anyone else. The Bible says out of 10 that the Lord healed of what? Of leprosy. How many returned? What did he do? The Bible says he rolled on the ground and was thanking the Lord. If you show that the Lord Jesus has exposed darkness, because it is only God who could say what I said, not man. I'm telling you, not man. Only God could reveal those secrets. And if God reveals those secrets, we need to give him back the glory. I want you to shout 7 amen more than anyone else. More than anyone else. More than if your voice, you know your voice is. Let them know that it is because the Lord has done something in your life. Yes. Are you ready now? Yes. Louder than anybody. Don't shout it. Amen. No, that is not the kind of amen I asked you to shout. Amen that even your body will know that tonight you have been totally set free. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes. After the count of 1, shout it on top of your voice. Let the demons in the forest, in the sea, in the sky, on the land, in the tree, let them know that tonight, finally, you have paid them bye-bye. Let them know that you have carried the authority of God tonight. I'm going to count 1. After that, you are going to shout 7 amen. Why?